You guys can all hear me? Even at the back? Listen, Dr. Kalyanam, this is a show. This business is not a show. But this is a show. You will see later all these CCM and diamonds, they really do the show. I don't do the show. I tell the facts. Listen, you guys know who I am, so I'll take it from there. Sami Direct is part of Sami Labs, Sabinza. Now, whenever you think about Sami Labs or Sabinza, you should know it's a fundamentally solid company. Now, Preeti, you don't need to translate this now. I'll tell you when you need to translate. I think most of you understand that one. Why I have Preeti here is, I have heard for the first time in my life the most beautiful Kannadiga language. She spoke so elegantly. Science, but in Kannadiga language, which I never did hear before. We have been in existence as Sami Direct is 4 to 5 years now. Okay. We have had our share of difficulties. We have brought along a good number of people. And some of you are convinced that Sami is the group to stay with. And some of you today visited our R&D facilities. Some of you met me there also. When some of these guys came there this morning, one of the kids asked me a question. She is from the Orissa group. I don't know whether she is here. I don't see her face. Here. Where is she? I still don't see her. She is a 6th grader. No, it's a she, not a he. 6th grader, there she is. There she is. She asked me a question. Is this your house? I said no, okay? Because it's a big place. There are so many other places there. Thank you for asking that question. Sit down. It is in a way my home. Okay? My thoughts, my actions, all centered around the research. I go a place and I sleep there, that's my home too. But R&D labs, that's what drives this company. That is what made this company. Research-driven products. From this point onwards, I'll start. See, today, we unveiled a product today. An introduction was given by Majeed Chavez. Majeed is not a scientist. He is not an MSc PhD. He is a certified nutrition counselor. He has another name. It is called the medicine trucker. What is a medicine trucker? A medicine trucker is the fellow who goes from one part of the world to the other part of the world to find what is the traditional people use for their medicine. Okay, all our knowledge come from that kind of things. So if you look at his website, you will see him in India, but you will also see him in Burma. And he has not uploaded his pictures from Costa Rica. Okay. So he goes across the globe looking for medicinally useful products. Sometime I tell him, go find black Thai ginger for me, and he does. He has absolutely no problem with his American passport. He will move from one part of the world to the other part of the world very easy. Now, you all fly in. He walks across the borders. Because to go from Thailand to Burma or to other neighboring countries, he has no problem. Okay. He brought out the science behind fructose and how bad it is for human beings. And he has shown some pictures. Don't let that picture scare you. If you look at those pictures, you will not go to the shopping place and buy anything, because you will be worried. Some level of fructose is okay. You don't have to be 100% fructose free. You need a little bit of fructose also. But fructose, as it is supplied to you now in large quantities, in big bolus drinks, that is bad. As it was happening and he was talking about this one, I was thinking about some of the people who does weightlifting and takes a lot of protein. Most of the protein powders have a lot of sweetness in that one. Now, much later I realized why sweetness is there. Sweetness is an addiction, just like nicotine addiction. Sweetness is an addiction. You have a sweet tooth, so you want everything sweetened. Okay? We introduced a product called Sami that contains mogrosides. Mogrosides gives you the sweetness, but not the kind of addiction that sucrose or fructose can give you. It is not overwhelming to have you addicted to that drink again and again and again. Now, if you get addicted to fructose and glucose, what kind of problem that you create? So, Preeti, from this point onwards, you can translate.
Yes.
It is for the first time that we introduce a fructose-free protein powder anywhere in the world.
ಫ್ರಕ್ಟೋಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಅಂತ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಎವರ್ ಮೊಟ್ಟ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಸಾರಿ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಡ್ರಿಂಕ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಸೆಮಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್.
This will catch up. This definitely will catch up. This will go viral. In fact, I will not be surprised if Mitch's presentation has not gone viral as of now, because it is so important. He has pointed it out very clearly. It is synthetically made, genetically modified cornstarch, right, Mitch? That fructose is produced. That fructose is bad for human body. And that is the basis of metabolic syndrome. Okay. This product should have been introduced much earlier. Now, science is not static. Science is dynamic, and we are learning. As we learn, we will share that with you. Okay? As we learn, we share with you.
ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಲೀನ್ಗಾರ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಮೊದಲನೇ ಸಾರಿನೂ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು, ಇವಾಗ ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ರೀಫಾರ್ಮುಲೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆಗೆ ನಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಏನೇನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವೋ ಅದು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಆಗ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ಮೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಕಲ್ಪಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
Now, I don't know, for reasons unknown to me, in South, Sami Direct doesn't have that much of a hold. Now, if you go to North, for reasons unknown to me again, the crowd is fully packed. Okay. Now, that may have something to do with the local leaders there. Okay. Here, South always has a lesser number of people. That's okay. Business takes time to develop. We must change that. This is my request to the leaders from South, the CCMs and the diamonds from South. Change this, because Sami Direct will go places. Okay. As you know, before, we have gone to Malaysia and invited all of them, some of the key CCMs and diamonds. Nobody showed up except one fella, Vagesh. He was there. Thank you. Thank you. The 19 others missing in action. They are coming, but I have not seen them. I think they will come. Okay. Now, in the next 2 to 3 months, we open up Dubai. Dubai will be the central hub for 27 GCC countries. Opening up Dubai and central hub.
ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 2-3 ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ದುಬೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನು ದುಃಖ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಸೆಮಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತೂ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಸೌತ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಹಿಂದೆ ಬೀಳಬಾರ್ದು. ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಮಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೌತ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಮುಖ ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಅದೇ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಸೆ.
And I take this opportunity to thank all of you who have come today and to have trust in Sami Direct. And trust me, you will continue to be amazed at the innovations that we bring to you. the good products that we bring to you. And when you go out and trying to sell this to the consumers, you should have the faith with you that you are selling good quality product, the best of its kind, that they cannot get from anywhere else except from Sami Direct.
ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವು ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸ್, ನಾವು ಹಿಂದೆ ಬೀಳಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ಕಣ್ಣು ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಭರವಸೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಗೆದು ಮುಂದೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಬೇಕು.
It is not a money chain business. This is a hard-earned business. The people who work in this one know it's extremely hard to make a living, even selling good quality products. And some people, some section of the society tend to think this is some sort of MLM business. It is not some sort of MLM business. We are trying to give you good information. We are trying to tell you the junk that you take from the supermarket is bad for you. It truly, you saw some of the things, and it looked like you are in the grocery shop, where Mitch presented, the vegetables are good, but you cannot eat enough vegetables to get the protein or the fiber. Okay? But the soda will give you enough fructose to make you sick. I think he uses a phrase, bathe in, your liver is bathing in toxic gulp. Gulp means the drink that you had. Now, he said, why a lot of people walk around with fatty liver? Because of this. So again, my continued assurance to you, Sami Lab will continue to thrive. Now, as an investor in the company, I want to tell you, people will come, people will go. And at the Coimbatore meeting, I presented the first generation Majeed, that is me, second generation my son, third generation Raja. They were all there at that meeting. You know, I have to stop the 6-year-old Raja from speaking to 1,000 people there in that meeting. He would talk. I think the third generation is the true MLM guy. Yeah. The 3 generations.
ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಇದು ದುಡ್ಡಿನ ವಿಷಯ ಅಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು ತಿಂದರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು, ಏನು ತಿಂದರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಇದು ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಬಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಏನಂದರೆ ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು ಹೋಗಿ ಸೇರಬೇಕು. ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರು ಬರೀ ಅವರಲ್ಲ, ಅವರ ಮಕ್ಕಳು, ಅವರ ಮೊಮ್ಮಕ್ಕಳು, ಇವರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇದನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕೋರಿಸ್ತೇವೆ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. With that, I thank all of you and wish you all the very best of luck. Jai Hind.